Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm in the salon today and I've been saving up empties at home and at the salon, and I'm to a point now where I can't close the box. So I thought I would go through my salon empties for those of you in the industry or not in the industry but just interested in what I've been going through in the salon. So there's quite a few like larger bottles in here, so it's not going to be a long video. I just thought I would share. So the first thing here is the Excel. This is a surface sanitizer. I use this to like clean my table, the inside of my lamps. I have something different that I use for the implements, and I usually do like a first sanitation on my pedicure basin, and then I go in with a secondary sanitizer for that as well. So I've gone through a bottle of this. I've already repurchased it. I love the Excel products for sanitization in the salon. I think they're bar none the best thing out there right now that I have access to. I love these, and this is actually what they use at the hospital, is this Excel brand. So love that. Have already repurchased it, and I actually bought, there's like, you can get like a spray nozzle that goes on the top of the bottle. So I got that this time. I think that'll be much easier. The second thing is the Body Drench Purifying Hand and Body Wash. I think I've shown this in an Empties video at home before. I love this hand wash. It's super great. It smells good. It goes a long way. Like, I think I might buy one of these in a year, and then sometimes I buy like the smaller ones that are like vanilla or, you know, lavender and jojoba or something like that. And I go through those ones super quick. So I love these. I'll probably buy that again. Usually I pick up a couple of bottles of that when it goes on sale. I also went through a big bottle of the C&D Awfully Fast. They keep changing the name of this one. I don't even know if this is what it's called anymore. It used to be like shellac remover, and then it was shellac nourishing remover, and then it was Awfully Fast. So this is the shellac remover. I also use this as a polish remover for the Vinylux polishes. I find it works better than just regular polish remover. So I buy the big jugs like this, and I fill up the bottles like that, just because it's more cost effective. So I love that. It goes on sale quite often, so I always buy the big jug, and then I usually keep a smaller bottle on my retail shelf for my clients that do either like to remove their shellac themselves or that use the Vinylux and find it a little bit more difficult to remove. I also went through my bottle of fractionated coconut oil. I use this when I'm doing up roller bottles for the essential oils. One of these lasts me like a year. I bought this on Amazon, I think it was like $19, and this is almost a half a liter. So this is a great value. That's where I get that. I recently saw that I can get fractionated coconut oil for pretty much the same price at the Bulk Barn here where I live. So I'll probably do that the next time. I've already bought another bottle of this when I was getting low, but now that I know I can just pick it up locally, that's probably what I'll do. I just hadn't really seen it anywhere other than like the cooking coconut oil, and you really need the fractionated coconut oil. So that's all gone. I went through a can of the Alprasan Pro foot care foam. I love this stuff. This one is the antifungal. This is what I use on clients when they come in for pedicures, as opposed to something like the hemp lotion for a moisturizer. I use this. It works much better for the feet. I sell a ton of this to my clients. It comes out like a foam, and it emulsifies in your hands almost more, almost turns into like an oil. So if they have like cracks or anything like that in the callus, as opposed to like if you have a crack like this and you put a heavy moisturizer on, it kind of lays over top. These foams really get into those crevices and heal them, and this one is antifungal, which I figure can't hurt, right? So the next one that I have is the Spa Ritual Infinitely Loving Oils. So this was the Chinese jasmine fragrance. I love the Spa Ritual products. They're vegan, they are natural, paraben free, they smell really good, and it's not a fragrance. It's always essential oils or botanical or plant-based smell inside of there. I get this from a company out of Quebec. I used to be able to buy Spa Ritual locally. I can't anymore, but I do find it is worth it to me to order it in, especially like the Cutie Cocktail and the Cutie Clean. I think I've talked about these before. I absolutely love these. So I ordered those in as well in like the big bottles, and then I refill. So this was sort of the last like body care type item that I had left from when I was able to buy this locally. I have sort of a few open bottles of things, so now I'm just going through what I've got, and then I probably will reorder this because it's really nice. And then I've got, as always, I went through some gel. So this is 3 empty jars of the Brisa Clear. This is what I use on all of my clients. I've already repurchased a brand new jar. Can't live without, use this on just about everybody that comes in the door. So that is my go-to gel. And I also went through a small pot of the warm pink gel as well. Sometimes I use warm pink. I did repurchase warm pink. Sometimes I'll get the neutral pink. I often don't get the cool pink. I find it a little too bubblegummy, but the warm pink and the neutral pink are nice. And if you have clients that are doing the French, it's nice to have that nice pink coat underneath the white. Just makes everything look really nice and crisp. Also in the Brisa, I went through a bottle of the C&D Brisa Bond. So this is the bonder for the Brisa gel system. So I went through a bottle of this. I don't go through this terribly quickly. It's a little bit more of a water consistency, but I have repurchased it because you can't do gel nails without your bonder. I did go through also a couple of bottles of top coat. I'm sure that I went through more of this. If I've got 3 empty jars of gel, I should have more empty bottles of top coat. But I probably just forgot to toss them in the box. I've mentioned before that the Shellac Express 5 is my favorite top coat. I use it on everyone. I recently started trying the Artistic Glossing Gel top coat. I really like this one. I find this one encapsulates a little bit better as far as not getting the wear and tear on the very ends. However, this one I think stays just as shiny, and it's a little bit more difficult to remove when it comes to soak off, but when it comes to filing off, it's a little bit easier to remove, and it goes way further. This stuff, where this gets thick at the bottom of the bottle, this stays the same consistency from the time you open it to the time you use the very last drop. So that for me is great. It's super, super cost effective. I have repurchased another bottle, although I have also repurchased another bottle of this. So I'm using both. I'm loving both. This certainly is more cost effective though, because I think I was buying this every 2 weeks, and this I'm getting a month out of. And I mean, I do nails all day, every day. There are days that all I do is nails. So I'm experimenting with that. I haven't had any issues with my clients. Everybody seems to be fine. So for now, I'm sticking with that, though I do have the Shellac Express 5 top coat. I just hit my elbow. For the shellac clients, like when you're using it as a soak-off system, I still prefer this. It's much easier to remove. You don't have to do any filing. So I'm kind of playing with both top coats. And then I've got just a couple of empty bottles of essential oils. I didn't include any like packets for like empty wipes or anything like that. To me, it's like, obviously we're going through those things, they're disposable. But I also went through a bottle of cedarwood essential oil. I think I bought my first one over a year ago, so I have repurchased this. This is one of my favorite ones. At nighttime, it's really good for calming, and Clinton really likes the cedarwood essential oil. He likes that smell, it's very masculine. And I also went through a bottle of peppermint. I use peppermint a ton. If I have a little headache or anything like that, I'll put it in the diffuser. If I'm too hot, I'll put a little bit on the back of my neck. I kind of use it for a lot of different things. I've talked about this a million times in a million other videos. I did include this as well in my essential oils for summer video. I'll link that below, so you can see that I do use a lot of peppermint, especially this time of year. So that's it, just a quick little video to show you guys like what I've been using up at the salon, what I've been going through, what I've repurchased, and that's it for now. So if you like this, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.